For this activity, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up in either a preacher curl machine if you have that at your gym. If you do not, we can set up where we're seated in front of a bench, or we can even do this in a standing position. Ideally, for this particular exercise, I would prefer you to be seated. So we can do this with a dumbbell or a cable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up in a wide stance and then have our right leg in this case lined up with the angle of the bench. And then we're going to allow ourselves to kind of sit into the bench, the side of our rib cage just pressed up against the edge of the bench, or in the case of the preacher curl machine. So from here, we're gonna take a breath in and we're gonna exhale and we're gonna turn, we're gonna look at our bicep and then we're gonna inhale as we descend. And then our head is gonna be lined up with our sternum. So we're kind of looking this direction. So we're getting some neck rotation as we do this. And then we're gonna exhale, curl, inhale, return. The whole time I'm thinking about being on top of my sit bones. I'm allowing the bench to keep me upright. I don't wanna be folding. I wanna be tall through my spine. I wanna try to keep the upper portion of my back open on the back side. So I'll show you from this angle. So we don't want to be extended, we want to be tall, we want to reach away to start. That's going to open up the space between, because I'm turning a little bit towards this left side, so it's going to open up the space between my shoulder blade and my spine. I curl, and I'm looking at my bicep. Okay? Alternatively, we can set up with a cable. So again, I'll use the right side as a demonstration. So I get my right leg in line with the cable. I get in a nice wide stance. So I have my sit bones on the box. I have my good foot contacts. I take a breath in. I exhale, curl. Looking at my bicep, not dropping my chin down too far, just looking at my bicep and getting a nice light rotation of the neck as I perform my curls.